Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Morpheus Dawson and I welcome you guys into my new video. So I know that a lot of you people are wondering what the hell has happened, that I'm not making videos for the last 2 months on my YouTube channel, and I want to explain a few things for anyone who has been wondering that, and I have a few announcements to make and some stuff that I want to talk about before we go into the main part of the video. So recently, for the last year, I have been suffering through some issues in my private life, which has caused a hamper in my magical pursuits and my involvement in the dark community. And I'm also been studying in my university, which has taken a toll. And this is part of the reason that I've not been making videos. And there's also a lot of other reasons as well. One of them is that I have been working on a few projects that I want to unveil today. I think as soon as we do that, that will be better for everyone involved. So this is basically the gist of why I have not been active. I have been working on other things as well, and I also have been busy and also had issues with my personal life, had a mental breakdown, drank myself to sleep for more than a month, the usual stuff that happens. So the first thing that I want to talk about today is my new projects. So if you guys know me, that then you might know that I have been working on some courses for the last year or so, and one of the courses I have been finalized, and it is gonna be an Patreon exclusive course. The first episode of it is out already. This course is called Magick 101 or Occult 101. I don't know whichever one I'm gonna be deciding on. And this course is gonna be basics to intermediate level of mastery. So in this pretty little course, I'm gonna be explaining the basics of magic, how to utilize it, how to understand it, and then we will go up the ladder to an intermediate level where you would be able to conjure and command spirits and be able to use a little bit of pesky soul magic as well. So this little course is gonna be on my Patreon. The first episode should be out by the time you are watching this video, and I'm gonna be posting every episode on every Saturday of the week. So this is gonna be a little bit of a fun stuff that I've been working on, and you guys just tell me what you guys want to know about that. The first episode is gonna be on introduction to magic and conjuration of demons, and the second episode is gonna be on cursed objects, magical tools, and cursed tools as well. And this one is gonna be the second video on my course, and it should be out a few days after I'm posting this little video. So let's talk about other things. What other things I've been working on? There are two books that I'm publishing pretty soon. One of them is gonna be on void magic, and the other one is gonna be on light magic. They should be complementary, and I'm trying to make one book free for everyone who wishes to have it. So this is something also that I'm working on, and I should publish it and release it in the next couple of months. So that is also something if you guys want to look and want to wait for. And I really thank everyone who has been supporting me, those who have been understanding of the situations that I've been through, and those who have supported me through that. So let's get into the meat of the video. So I want to talk about the morality of conjurations, of summoning demons. Is it black magic or white magic? Should you use that, and other stuff like that? And this is gonna be trying to understand that not everything fits in. So if you guys know me, you already know that I'm a Luciferian witch. I work with demons, I work with angels, I work with any spirit that I wish to. I have no fear, or I don't have any sort of obstacles in regards to summoning and working with spirits. While other people might also have this outlook, some of them are afraid of working with demons because, oh, bad demon gonna take my soul, they're gonna eat it, and what the hell is gonna happen to me now? So this is why I want to make this video. In this video, we are going to be discussing the ethics of demon magic. Is it good? Is it bad? And I'm going to be explaining how to use that. So what I want to talk about is, what do you think of demons? Okay. So before we do anything, we need to first get into the history of the thing. So what are demons? Demons are basically entities or spirits who are lesser than the true divine, and they work for the divine or work as a little bit of intermediary between the divine and humans. And this might also be constructed in a different way. I'm not telling that they don't have free will. They have. Demons, daimon, they are basically a word which means demigods or gods, lesser gods, who are intermediary between the Olympian gods and humans, according to Greek mythology. And in my personal belief, they are basically beings who are lesser than the true divine spirit, and they are spirits who are lesser than that, but they are really independent and they have their own agendas. They're basically gods, whatever. I'm not afraid of throwing that word around. The thing is that people think of the word God as meaning an omnipotent being, which is a very Judeo-Christian belief. This belief is not at all common. Gods were basically, in ancient times, basically meaning just a little bit of energy mixing and coalescing into a single being. They were ideas, constructs, abstract objects. The thing is, gods were supposed to be moral guidelines. They were supposed to be energies. They were given names to harness that energy, to utilize it for our own purpose, for self-growth, for magical purposes, whatever. However, the word has been constructed and changed so much, is that the reason for that is Judeo-Christian emergence. The emergence of Judeo-Christian values has caused a little bit of difference in the ideas of God in pagan lore and in Christian lore. The fact is that the demons that we call on for demoning summonings and for spellcrafting, stuff like that, are basically an bastardized form of the old ancient gods and the spirits. For example, one of the most interesting spirit who I'm going to be working on a video with is Astarte or Astaroth or Aphrodite. She is one of the only goddesses in the world who has managed to create a paper trail of her origins in a way that if we look far behind using archaeological records, we can find out connections between Ishtar, the Mesopotamian goddess of love, fertility, and stuff, and paper trail it with Inanna, Astarte, Aphrodite, and now the modern demon Astaroth, which is honestly a really big deal because it is really hard to connect any single demon to the ancient counterpart without relying a lot on lexicons and etymology. Like the only reason a lot of people connect Asmodeus to Ashmodai is the name, and a lot of people connect Indar to Indra is the same. Also, the Unaine goddess Busturga is also lexiconically, etymologically similar to the Hindu goddess Durga. This is one of the reasons why I'm talking about this, is that people do not understand that things have changed, beliefs have changed. These spirits, these beings have been there for millennia, probably before we were even born. But the fact is that they have changed their roles. They're not evil per se, but they have decided to take on a different force this time. And this force that they are taking on is a different one. This is going to be more chaotic if it's summoning the demonic aspects. So a lot of people are not understanding this. I'm pretty sure of that. But the thing is, let's imagine if you're summoning Astaroth for magic regarding love, you probably expect chaos because it's a demon. Obviously, it's gonna be harmful. But if you summon an entity like Aphrodite, for example, for same spell, you are not going to be feeling that because your mind is very much connected to that. Your mind basically fuels the universe, and that is why you need to understand that your mind has power. If you believe when summoning a demon that this is gonna be killing me or it's gonna be hurting me, then you're gonna get hurt. This is basically the truth of that. Karma at this point is very much a human construct. I'm not saying it does not exist, but it does not exist in the way that we think of it as. Karma is basically humanity having a subconscious bond of beliefs, a transfer of beliefs which causes a specific reaction. For example, let's say you kill the firstborn child of 10 families. Okay, the 10 families are gonna be believing that you're gonna get karma, even if you don't get any of it. But the fact that they believe that will happen mixes, creates a form, then bam, it hurts you. This is basically what karma is. It is not real in a way, it's not objective, but it is also real because, subjective reality and stuff. So, this is basically how it is. Demons, spirits, gods, all are the same. They have changed their forms, but they are the same that they were once, and now they are also there. The thing is, the belief in human soul is one of the reasons that it happens. The fear and the retributions, karmic retributions happen. It's because people think that if I summon this entity, it's going to be harmful for me. Well, if you do that, then it's going to be harmful for you. However, if you do not believe that, if you understand that, then yeah, go for it, man. If you understand, if you believe that even if I kill 100 people, there's nothing gonna be happening to me, yeah, pretty much so. But the fact is that you are not the only god in existence. There are other people who have their own personal beliefs, and that is harming your subjective reality. So now we're gonna talk about chaos. Okay, so why I'm talking about this is the fact that chaos is an essential ingredient in the summoning of demons. And for that, we need to understand what chaos actually is. So basically, what I want to explain today is that chaos is not just a single thing, it's entire structure. It's basically change of any sort. Chaos is change and constant progression of change. It's a roaring river. And the reason for chaos existing is that chaos is the needed part, the spark which causes any sort of reaction, be it chemical or spiritual or physical. The Big Bang was born, it was also birthed from chaos. Chaos untapped can cause destruction. However, chaos tapped can create energy, which is one of the reasons that people, especially in the dark covens and the left hand path, really appreciate and love chaos, because chaos in the end is a powerful weapon for anyone who desires control in their life, by just controlling the roaring river that is constantly just washing over you. You're just, what you're doing is that you understand chaos. You're not letting it control you, and you're not also trying to control it, because, oh god, don't try to control it. Never mind that I said that. Don't try to control chaos. Chaos cannot be controlled by mortal means. It can be harnessed. It can be harnessed in a way that you can control a small aspect of it, but trying to control the entirety of chaos is gonna destroy you. We know what happened with the Christians who tried that. Anyways, by understanding chaos, we can make sure that chaos is checked. By changing the direction of the river, you are creating your own reality. Understand chaos, understand that change is going to happen, but take the change by its balls and squeeze. This is what you have to do. You have to understand change, you have to appreciate it, you have to feel chaos, you have to understand deep essence of chaos, the change, the constant future, it the constant force of magic. This is chaos. And magic in its essence, in its proper primal essence, is nothing. It's just chaos personified, given a little bit of change, given a little bit of tweaking. Magic is chaos given a form. It's a river that has been changed from its original course. Magic is magic is in a way a small distributary of a large river that has been created by man. So this is what it is. Chaos is gonna cause change, rapid change in your life if you are summoning it before you know and control it. The fact is that most people who work with demons or start with working with demons don't understand the fact that chaos is a part of it. You have to understand that when you are summoning a demon, you are summoning chaos. And even if you're trying to summon it for the most benevolent purposes, chaos is gonna happen. It is just gonna happen if you're summoning a demon. So what you have to do is understand chaos, give it a form, try to control it in a way that the chaos manifests in your ritual working and not destroying you. Also, you can do is create wards, ward of your room, ward of your ritual temple. That can also work, but it can also cause further issues. And when you are working and when you are getting better at summoning, what I want you to do is understand how it works and then poof, summon demons without summoning the chaos aspect. How and why? So basically, why you would do that is without the need for continuous banishing or continuous focus in focusing this thing without chaos harming you. And why would and how would you do that? Remember how I say that human brain is really interesting? It is what controls our world. How we think of something has impact on how it's gonna affect us. So that is how you do it. If you can manage to summon a demon without believing it to be a part of chaos, then voila, you have achieved the final form. You are at 60 million right now. And the reason for that is that you have finally mastered your mind. And this is something that a lot of magicians do is they summon a demon, they summon an entity by believing that this entity is not going to harm, this entity is not a part of chaos. Especially works when you're working with ancient deity who has been turned into a demon like Baal, Beleth, or Lilith, or Ishtar, Astarte. What you have to do is that you have to believe that you are summoning their old spirit aspect, their aspect as a deity. And then what happens is that you are summoning them without the part of chaos, unless the deity form is also chaos. Like Nyx. Don't be like an idiot. Don't summon a deity who is chaos without believing that you know about it. Just study the deities that you're working with. That should help you. Anyways, now I wanna end this video by giving a shout out to all my patrons. The ones you are seeing right here are my patrons who have been supporting me for the last year, and I want to thank them and I appreciate their contributions into my work and their help in supporting me in my rough times. If you want to see my work a day early and get extra privileges on my channel, then you can join my Patreon and that should help you guys. So why I'm doing this is I want you guys to have early access to all my work. So get onto my Patreon if you want. You can start with $5 and you will get early access, a free monthly reading, and other stuff that I have on my Patreon. So that's it for today, guys. I will see you guys in a little bit. I will see you in my next video. So goodbye, have a great day, and take care.